is a town hall discussion, and it is really open for any questions or comments or concerns that the public would like to address and bring forth to the city commission to the city commission. So we'll start off with anybody in the audience that would like to come forward and bring anything to the commission, and please state your name for the record.
Rhonda Abercrombie, and I just wanted to know if...
You can come forward and speak into the mic, because, yeah.
I just wanted to know if Garden City was participating in Halloween this year.
I don't know.
I'll take
That
a
might,
stab at it.
okay.
You mind if I step in front of the mic there, please? Thanks, Rhonda. I'm not sure that keeping or canceling Halloween actually falls under municipal ordinance. That being said, our community's history, in fact, the history of the city manager position is in the community. One time did say there's no Halloween as really an effort from a public safety perspective to keep people from getting out in a really early adverse weather incident. It was a pretty extreme event that happened in the 90s, and Bob, my predecessor, did that action in between commission meetings. Probably, certainly in light of the pandemic and managing the spread of COVID-19, might raise that question again. But since March, the City of Garden City's position has been to let there be one voice on matters regarding the pandemic and let that come from Finney County Health. It would be my recommendation that we defer to their guidance. That being said, I don't know that you could outlaw people going up and ringing doorbells, but I think it's a general practice too that if you don't want folks coming to your door, you leave your light off and folks don't come. I do know that there's some entities having modified trunk or treat events. Probably not as many. I know of others that have canceled theirs. So it's really kind of case by case, I would say right now. That being said, if the commission wanted to, by resolution, ask that people do not, or do, it would have the weight of a resolution, which is just saying, we as 5 people elected, please ask you to not do this. It wouldn't have the weight of law. So that's about the best answer I can give. I don't know that it's really clear, but it also doesn't fall within, the local ordinances don't give us control over announcing holidays on or off.
Are you bringing it up because we're not doing Boo at the Zoo this year because of COVID? Is that
Because
one of the...
things being canceled also...
You need to, could you step to the mic so people can hear you?
Things being canceled, yes, but also there are other towns that have said we're not doing it.
Okay.
Please do not go door to door. I just wanted to see where we fell in that.
Sure. Okay.
And if they say, no, please don't, can it be enforced?
I don't think so, no.
Okay.
I know.
But again, go ahead, Commissioner.
Well, I think we should all just take it into our own considerations. I know I'm a big Halloween fan. I mean, I've got more Halloween decorations than I do Christmas decorations. But in my safety for my kids, I'm really thinking of not sending my kids out to trick or treat. I mean, that's my personal opinion, and that's the way I feel personally. But like I said, I decorate my house to the fullest of Halloween decorations. So, I don't know if we can enforce it per se as far as a city ordinance, but I think my recommendation would be just to choose yourself.
I think that you have a pretty good system of opting in, like you said. I mean, your porch light's on, you're opting yourself in.
Yeah.
I mean, and that can be based on person by person. I mean, and same thing with the trick-or-treaters. I mean, if there's somebody who's at risk, that's a trick-or-treater, I would strongly suggest reconsidering that and maybe some other option.
Yeah.
But as a resolution, I don't think Garden City should.
And I know as a governing body, we've been following whatever the county and the county health department has been guiding. We've been following their lead, like the city manager noted. So whatever, if they come up with some type of recommendation, we've been following their lead on that, so, okay?
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you, thank you.
Do we-
I've been asked also about just like parade, you know, the Christmas parade and things like that on events, if they're going, if they're still on schedule, and I've seen them on schedule, but I think it's a case-by-case basis on whether or not they determine to cancel those. So we've kind of, whenever we're in the know, I guess we'll let people know as we know, so.
Right. Jamie, do we have any questions on our social media sites? Okay,
Commissioners, there was a question that had been asked well in advance, but I think there was an expectation that it would get brought up tonight, just for clarity. We're going to have a joint meeting on October 20th. We're going to adjust the pre-meeting schedule. We're going to host the next joint meeting, Finney County, City of Holcomb. Fireworks, while we're on the holiday theme, right? July 4th of next year, I think having that initial discussion to get a read from the county commission as to what they're thinking heading into next year. I think they'd like to know what you're thinking. So might just prepare your thoughts for if you want to alter current practice and have that conversation with them. You can't take action at that joint meeting, but I think you could begin getting on the same page, maybe direct both the city and the county staff to look at one or two options as you would define them and by consensus in that joint meeting, and to both groups. But I know that question's been getting asked pretty frequently. We see posts on the social media, and the.
thank you, everybody.
We appreciate